So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an expensive versus cheap comparison, which is going to be expensive Amsterdam paints, which retails in the UK at £6 roughly per 120 milliliter tube, which is roughly about $8, versus a more graduate level acrylic paint, which retails in the UK at £3, which is roughly $4. So we've literally got a paint that is double the price of the graduate. I'm going to be getting similar paint palettes. They're both going to be with an Amsterdam titanium white background, and then I'm going to have the best matching colours that I can achieve with my graduate paints versus my Amsterdam paints, because I don't actually have that many Amsterdam at the moment. So I suppose what the end result I'm looking for today is not only how well they blow out, but also what the dry results are looking like. So at the end of this video, I will show you the wet result followed by the dry result. Okay, so here are the paints that are going to be waging war today. I've managed to get somewhat the same colours, although they're obviously not identical because they're not the same brands. But I think, you know, I'll pour them as best as I can, same consistencies and all that jazz. And then I think, like I say, it's all going to be down to the dry result and how it blows out. These are what I've been using to paint pour since the beginning, and I've only really recently gone into Amsterdam paints. So I've got nothing against these paints at all. Every piece that I've made up until I started my YouTube was with these. So no problems with these. I just wanted a side-by-side comparison, probably to help me out and help you guys out as to whether or not it's worth paying double for a better quality, well, what I think is a better quality of paint. Okay, so I'm just about to pour the white paint down, which is from the same pot, so it's going to be the same consistency. It will be the titanium white from Amsterdam on both, because if you're not using titanium white Amsterdam paint for your bases, then I really don't know what you're doing. Right, okay, so just for your information, this side is going to be the graduate acrylic paint, and this side is going to be the Amsterdam paint. So I'm just going to do a little line pour in the middle of each. And try to keep them somewhat the same, to get a fair result. I think my white base is quite thick, so we'll see how that changes things. I'm still working on my paint thickness and getting things perfect. Right, so we started with a turquoise and then some phthalo blue, then a little bit of white. Oh wow, more white on the Amsterdam side. Then some violet. I think the graduate acrylic violet is lighter than the violet of the Amsterdam. The Amsterdam's not a straight violet, it's got a funky name to it. It's a lot darker, a lot darker. The gold for the Graduate. And then the gold for the Amsterdam. There we go. Not the same, but you know, not a million miles off. Enough for a test, which is what we all love. So let me just torch out the bubbles. See a few popping. Hair already coming in. Wouldn't be a pour without a cat hair. I'm just going to blow over slightly as usual and then blow out. That's just where the dollop of violet fell down for the Amsterdam. I did notice that the white has gone over the Amsterdam and hasn't gone over too much on the Graduate. See, I think, hopefully you can see this, but the way this is mixed in is different to how this one's mixed in, and I haven't blown dramatically different. They're somewhat similar. Right, okay, so I'm going to blow them both out now and see what they look like. So starting with the Graduate. There we go. So hopefully you can see this. I mean, it's blown out really well. Got some cells up on this top edge, and some sort of petaling around the blow. I think it's good. Again, my white was a bit thick, but I'm not too unhappy with that. And now for the Amsterdam. There is the Amsterdam. Okay, so yeah, this is the wet result. There's some nice cells going on with the Graduate gold, whereas I've completely lost the gold actually for the Amsterdam. It does pop up slightly in the middle here and a few lines of it, but other than that it's gone. The paints themselves have mixed a lot better on the Amsterdam than the Graduate. However, the Graduate, what we've blown is really nice. Okay, I'll stop babbling on. If you like this and you found it interesting, or you know, maybe you might go out now and you might buy some graduate paint, you know, because it's going to get you going and it's going to be a lot cheaper. And this has helped you out and it's pushed you to do that. Brilliant. Please like, subscribe. If you are like, wow, I'm using graduate and I really, you know, I think this is next level, which, you know, obviously it is. And this has made you want to do that, you know, love it. Brilliant. I've moved to Amsterdam paints from these graduate paints. This is what I started with, and this is what I'm now using, and I'm slowly building up my Amsterdam collection. I think at the moment I've only got purple, blue, turquoise, Van Dyke brown, Payne's grey, just the big hitters really. But I do want to get some greens, some yellows, some reds. I don't know, just to branch out a little bit. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'll show you the dry result. I'll give you the wet result first, then the dry result, which is how it obviously works because that's how the paint dries. And then, yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you.